Good morning. This morning I'd like to talk to you about mortgage. Should you pay your mortgage off early? If you are wondering if you should or should not, I will propose you pay off early if you can. And I'll tell you why. I know that a lot of financial advisor will object to that idea because if you invest your money, it might grow, it might give you a higher return than what the bank is charging you as interest on your mortgage. But here's the thing, if there is a crisis and the stock market is down, there is a temporary loss of job and you want to pull your money out to pay off your house, if the stock market is down at that time, you might end up losing money by pulling out money at a loss to pay off the house when you already pay interest on the house for some years. So it benefits if you start paying it early, like if the mortgage is not old, because you pay interest, high interest for the first few years before you start paying a lot toward the principal if you are just paying the minimum. So pay your mortgage off early if you can. The way we do it is we live on one of our incomes, and we use the other income to pay the mortgage every month. So we pay more than the minimum every month, hoping that we'll pay it off. When you pay your mortgage off, that's a dollar amount that you are now going to need every month to come up with. So in our case, our minimum mortgage costs about $900, and our living expense with that mortgage is $1,064. So if we don't have mortgage, we just need $1,064 a month. But because of the mortgage, we need almost $2,000 a month. So when you don't have mortgage, your living expenses go down. So that's one reason. Second, once you are done paying off your mortgage, not only you save up on the interest you'll have paid to the bank, you'll have money to save until you have enough to invest or to put down as down payment or a rental property. So you'll invest that money, you'll use leverage to purchase a rental property and use the renter's rent payment to pay your mortgage. So your money, you are going to put your money to work for you. A lot of the time, by paying the minimum mortgage, you'll end up paying, and you pay for 30 years, you'll end up paying up to 3 times the original price of the house. So keep that in mind. If you are doubting, you don't know if you'll pay off or not, I would suggest you pay off your mortgage as early as possible so that you can start investing and start putting your money to work. When you I forgot what I wanted to say, but yes, you need to start investing or creating different streams of income. And if you have debt, your personal debt, it slows you, your debt will slow you down. If you don't have mortgage and you have rental properties and a renter didn't pay you in a month, you can easily come up with the amount you need to pay the mortgage out of your own income, because you don't have to pay mortgage yourself. So they give you, a lot of flexibility to work with without falling short. Pay off your mortgage and start creating multiple streams of income for yourself. So let me show you what we are doing here. I think I need to remove the camera here. I like to record our expenses so that I can evaluate them on a monthly or annual basis. As you can see here, I have my budget, which I have the spreadsheet uploaded on available in my website. You can download it if you like the template and use it or modify as you desire. So I have minimum for the mortgage payment, and it's about $900 a month, and as of we already pay for December. So as of for the full year 2019, we pay $11,208 toward the minimum mortgage. And then down, I have mortgage extra. So everything we put toward additional principal. And when you are paying for additional principal, make sure when you pay online or you send in the mail, you select additional principal. If your lender doesn't have that option, call them to ask that the extra you sent is put toward your additional principal. Otherwise, they might put it in an escrow. Some people you might be advised, if you want to pay off your debt, to do it twice a week or to pay every 2 weeks. We don't use that strategy because mortgages, they charge interest on a monthly basis. So it doesn't really save you money by sending 2 payments a month. It doesn't count on the interest. It might make it in a way that at the end of the year, you have one extra payment. But other than that, you don't save much on the interest calculated, since it's calculated once a month. So as you can see here, we paid $33,669. Okay, I think it's better here. So 33,000. Well, $33,669.38. So that's why we pay extra toward the mortgage. And I have another page where I record my mortgage. So I have this template here that I have minimum principal, interest escrow, minimum mortgages, and then I have the extra, or additional principal, additional escrow. And I like to record everything. So as you can see, every month we pay, I record the date we pay, and the top 4 session will be more, that will come more from the statement they sent us, and the bottom is the additional principal. And as you can see, for year to date, you'll see the same dollar amount here, $33,669. And for the minimum mortgage is $11,041. So I like to record how quickly we are paying and how much we are paying. And you can see that our minimum and the interest here, we pay $3,000 toward interest this year, and the minimum principal that was in the statement they sent us was $3,000, total to $3,800. Because we are paying more than the minimum, is saving us on interest, and that difference is getting applied toward the minimum principal as well. So each time the interest goes down, the difference will be added to the minimum principal. So pay off your debt as early as possible so that you have free money to start investing, start creating multiple sources of income. And that will be my suggestion. And if you are in need, you don't have money, you cannot pay your bills, and you have, let's say you have credit card debt. You shouldn't have credit card debt if you start paying off your mortgage. You have to pay off all your debts, your credit card, your student, your car loan, before you start paying off your mortgage. And let's say that you don't have money 1 month and you cannot pay for your debt, or you have a debt you cannot pay for. Like in our case, for example, when we found ourselves in $15,000 credit card debt after we pay off all our credit card debt, tuition loan and car loan, well, we decided to continue paying off our mortgage in full the way we have been doing it. And the reason is, if one, we don't wish it, but if it happens that we cannot pay our debts but we don't have mortgage payment to send in every month, we know that we have a roof on our head. The credit card company won't come after us because we didn't send in a payment a month, or not that month, or anything like that. They might have, after a certain period of time, they might have a lien on the house. In case we sell it, they might want a share, but rather than that, they cannot take the house away from us. But if you don't pay your mortgage and you are in financial problem, there might be a risk of you losing your house. So keep that in mind. Your house is not an investment, it's not an asset in that sense that it does not generate cash flow for you. Is a shelter for your family and yourself. So pay off and don't let your bank trade it on the stock market. It is your responsibility to just pay off so that you know for sure that you fully own it. Thank you for watching. I'm Nina from ninasoap.com.